She looked into my eyes, whispered, "I love you," and then called me Daniel. My name is James. The accident stole everything. One sharp turn on the rain-soaked roads of Oxfordshire. One flash of headlights, one screech of tires, and the woman I loved was no longer the same. Amelia, my wife of 6 years, the girl who once danced barefoot with me in our Manchester flat, 2 old vinyl records, now stared at me like a stranger. When she woke up in the hospital, her face bruised, but still beautiful, her first words were, "Who are you?" I smiled through the pain and said, "I'm James. I'm your husband." The doctor warned us that her memory loss could be temporary or permanent. So I did what any man in love would. I started from scratch. I showed her our wedding photos, played our favorite songs, retold the story of our first kiss outside that little bookstore in Notting Hill. And slowly, things got better. She began smiling at me, laughing. She called me love again. She held my hand. We watched old series together. She even remembered our dog's name, Alfie. I thought we were healing, that she was finding her way back, till one night, 3 months after the crash, while we sat in bed watching telly, she rested her head on my chest, looked up at me, and whispered, "I love you, Daniel." My heart stopped. I didn't say anything, just smiled. Maybe it was a slip. Maybe Daniel was a character from the show. But that night, I couldn't sleep. I searched every corner of our shared life for Daniel. No one came to mind. To laugh it off until it happened again. The next week, while I helped her unpack a box of books, she pulled out a photo and asked, "Is Daniel coming over later?" There was no photo, just empty space in her hand. I gently asked, "Whose?" "Daniel, love." She blinked, as if waking from a dream, and said, I don't know. I hired a memory therapist." But Amelia started becoming distant. She would sit alone in our garden for hours, humming a tune I didn't recognize. I caught her writing. In a notebook, pages filled with sketches of a man with glasses, someone I didn't know. I flipped through her phone, but it had been wiped clean after the accident. I thought I was losing her all over again. Then, one rainy Thursday, I got a call from a woman named Sarah. "I'm Daniel's sister," she said. "I think we need to talk." We met at a cafe in Bristol. She showed me photos, Amelia with Daniel, holding hands at the seaside, in parks, on a boat. Daniel died a year before I met Amelia. He had cancer. They were engaged, but she never told me. Sarah said Amelia couldn't cope with the loss, so she disappeared from their lives. Started over, changed cities, changed names. When she met me, she was still grieving. And I was her escape, her second chance. I drove home, shattered. The woman I loved had she ever truly been mine. That night, I sat with Amelia. I told her everything. She wept for hours, said she loved me, but Daniel was a ghost in her bones. Her past had never really let her go. I gave her space. Days passed, then weeks. One morning, she handed me a notebook. Inside were new drawings of us. Our wedding, Alfie, her smile beside mine. She'd made a choice. The past may haunt, but love chooses the present. We started over again, not because we forgot what came before, but because we finally understood it